All right, so we are now recording. Perfect. So hello everyone. Today what we wanted to do was to to edit a video to actually show you how to take videos from YouTube, how to bring them into this software program, how to quickly edit a video so that you can, when you record, if you're recording everything at once and you make a mistake, you don't have to feel like you have to stop all over again and record all over again. You can just make all your mistakes, go in really quickly, edit, chop it all up, and then you have this beautiful final product. So I want to introduce you to Gurinder. This is Gurinder.
Hi.
Amazing. And then we have Kamal right over here. Do you want to say a quick hello? Hi. There's Kamaljeet. Perfect. These guys are amazing at, pretty much doing anything. So I'm grateful for them. So let's get started. So let's show us the software platform. And the first thing you obviously need is some sort of a platform, a video editing platform. So the one we have is called Movavi.
We use this software for video editing. We have other softwares like iMovie and Movie Maker, but I prefer this one.
Yeah, Movavi. If you have a Mac, iMovie is great too, and it's already built into your Mac. But we're going to, for the purpose of this video, we're going to use Movavi. Most of them have very, very similar features. So you'll be able to do the same thing on this. And these are usually free, these software programs. So Candice, for instance, you might have something already. Do you have a Mac, by the way, or do you have a PC?
I have a PC, but on my phone I use the iMovie or whatever it is, because I have an iPhone.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, so you have the iMovie app that we were just talking about. Okay,
yeah.
That's brilliant. So you should be able to do this on your phone, which is even more amazing. So we'll just show you some tips. Okay, so what we've done is we've already uploaded a really big training video that Gurinder is editing for me. It's a video that I created on how to optimize your Instagram. So it's a training that we're gonna be loading into the Goddess Temple this weekend. And so I did this really big training in Zoom, but then I also did a quick recording here in the office, just introducing myself. We're gonna upload that video from YouTube right now. So basically we're adding this video right here, you can see on the screen. We're gonna add this video into the video editor. So that's what he's doing right now. He's going into YouTube, right? And now, so we're going into YouTube to find that specific video we want to bring into, because you can bring in multiple videos to turn them all into one video. So here we go, he's putting download MP4. And then we go in and we're just going to find it on the computer. And then we're going to go back into the program, into import. Okay, we press import, add media files, and we load that one in. And once he loads it in, we're going to put that one at the very beginning of the training because it's just me doing a quick little intro.
Right. You can scale it up so you can see where it is.
Oh, so right now it's at the back.
Yeah.
So we want to move it to the front. So he's moving it right to the front. So you see how you can just drag everything. So easy to use these platforms. So now let's watch from the very beginning and see if we want to start editing anything. Let's put it a little bit louder.
In this video, I'm going to share with you
let's go right to the beginning again.
Tips on how
I think that
to
was like kind of a
optimize.
funny looking face I was making.
Hi, I'm Judy Machado Duke, author of Life Purpose Playbook and founder of Productivity Goddess. And in this video, I'm going to share with you a few amazing tips on how to optimize your Instagram. Now make sure you watch this video until the end so that you can get a copy of my Part 2 training series for free. So let's begin.
Okay, then it transitions right into the training which was done on Zoom. So what we want to do,
transitions for this,
right?
So it will
be a smoother transition, right? Because right now it's so harsh, so you can add a transition.
There are different kinds of transitions over here, so
we're going to use the diffuse, the one called diffuse 1. So let's see what that looks like. So it just makes it smoother, right? Look, so check this out. It's kind of a, I think this one's a fade out. Let's see.
So let's begin.
Oh, okay. So let's pick another one. But let's see, maybe like one of the faded where it fades out, like one of the ones you used before. Oh yeah, fade, perfect.
Cool.
Crossfade. Okay, let's try that. So there's all these ones you can play with, but we kind of have our favorites. Let's see.
Free. So let's begin.
Okay, perfect. Let's stop that for a second. Perfect. So in these videos, you always want to, it's always good to introduce yourself or at least have your name on the video, which we're going to show you how to put on the top left, your name. But I always also say, make sure you watch this video to the end so that you get whatever. And, you know, you promise them something, or you say, you know, I really want to tell you how you're going to get more of this stuff for free, or more of my videos or whatever. If you don't have something new to give them each time, just so that they know, oh, okay, I got to watch this to the end, because, you know, some people like to fast forward. So that's always good too, just a little trick. So now we're going to add the name. So let's say you don't normally say your name at the beginning of the video. That's cool too. Then what you definitely want to do is have your name written as you start to speak, because you have to imagine that most people coming into your YouTube are likely going to be newcomers. They're not going to know who you are. They found you somewhere, and so they don't even know who you are. So you have to plan for that. So let's see. So what if we put like the text at the, oh, I kind of like this title here. That's kind of a nice one. So again, there's so many different titles and, you know, that you can pick. We're just going to throw one in here. And then, oh, see that one, how it's kind of in the middle. So you can put one, you can find one that's bottom left, bottom right. Oh, we can drag it, perfect. So let's drag it like over here, bottom left. And let's just put, for now, let's just write Judy. But you can do whatever you want. You put your title, your name, your title. But let's just, okay, perfect, look at that. So one's bigger than the other. One could be like Judy, could be the bigger one. So we're gonna type it. It just always looks really good when you can put your name on the video, right? It just looks a little bit more professional. You can change the font. So there's so many things you can do. Colors, perfect, perfect. And then the bottom one, you can, you know, add your title or whatever. But for the purpose of this, we'll just keep going. Good. So now when we did the transition and I was training, did you notice how like I was still kind of like, it was the beginning of my training? If you go back to the transition, let's go back to that transition. And let's watch it one more time, because there was too much of a gap. Like there was too much of me trying to figure. Here we go. Okay, there. See, I'm like looking for things. Like we want to edit this whole part out. Let's see where I start speaking. Right. So this is me getting ready, right? So this is all like the so again, if you make a mistake, it's okay. Keep recording. So as soon as I started speaking, which
hi, I'm Judy Machado Duke, author of Life Purpose Playbook and founder of Product City Golf.
So I had originally said that on Zoom, and then I realized that I wanted to say that in person. That's why I recorded it in person. So we're going to edit that whole part out.
This is the sound section, so we can detect over here. So.
Okay, so you see the sound at the bottom? Maybe you can just go like this with your mouse, circle it. Yeah, see the sound? That shows you how high it is when I'm going to start speaking. So you can see that whole section before that, there was no speaking. So that allows you to go quickly to it too. So let's go to the, yeah, let's delete. Great, the scissors is cutting it.
It will make it different slides, so we can delete this.
Yeah, so you see how that's its own separate video now? He cut it out, so it's like its own separate video. Now he can delete it. So delete. So now let's listen again to that beginning transition part and see if we still need to fix anything.
So let's begin. Hi, I'm Judy Machado Duke, author of Life Purpose Playbook and founder of Productivity Goddess and creator of the Goddess Temple.
So we're going to remove all of this in a second. Yeah, so this is me. Oh, I didn't like that. Let's try that again. So again, this was a message.
Hi, I'm Judy Machado Duke.
So all of this we're going to get rid of because I just introduced myself here in the video. So we're going to keep going because we're going to delete all that.
This one is good.
Yeah, but you can keep, because I did the intro again. If you listen to it, we're gonna delete more.
Hi, I'm Judy Machado Duke, founder of Productivity Goddess and author of Life Purpose Playbook. And in this video, I'm going to share with you a few tips on how to optimize your Instagram. Now make sure you watch this video until the end so that you can get the second set of this training for free as well. So let's begin.
Okay, right, so we're going to delete all of that because I just said it. Yeah. Even though I said it on Zoom, I came to the office and I thought, I prefer to just do a little quick video so that I'm bigger on the screen. Because you see how like my slides are on the screen, I'm so small. So I wanted to do the intro of the video with me. That's why I recorded like this. Yeah, perfect. So now let's watch that transition there again.
For free. So let's begin. Okay, so I am so excited to have you here because about a year ago I bought a program from Shauna Sincerely on how to optimize your Instagram. There were lots of amazing tips on there. I've since learned so many others too. So exciting
Let's put on the
how.
Okay, so you can see, again, when you record on Zoom, a great thing about Zoom too is you see top right is actually me speaking, and then it has my slides too. So that's pretty cool too. But it is kind of cool to also add in some other footage. Like if you want to do your something in the kitchen, you can actually, you know, be speaking and sharing like in front of a camera, hi, blah, 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 blah. And then what I did was I did this and I did this in the kitchen, I added this, and then you get yourself, you record yourself just doing that part in the kitchen, and then you add it into your original video. So it's very easy for you to do that. In fact, today, it was very interesting. I had recorded this whole thing on Zoom, and on Zoom, I was showing them this one section where I said, okay, you're gonna have to find the magnifying glass on your phone, and see my little picture on Zoom, like it's so tiny, right, versus my slide. So when I was showing on the screen like this, they couldn't see it. So what we did was Gurinder took his phone, he came up and recorded behind my shoulder as I showed them on my screen how to find the magnifying glass. So now we're gonna input that video into this so that it looks, that's called B-roll, right? It's where it's other footage is being brought into a video where you're normally just speaking or teaching. Because the thing with speaking and teaching is you wanna ideally try and change it up a little bit, because sometimes people can get bored. So it's great. I do tons of teaching and speaking as well. And what you want to do is think of, what am I saying that I might be able to put some other footage and bring it in? Like for instance, if you're saying something about your products, like I'm thinking one of your, like, let's say the veggie burgers, right? You're talking about the blah, blah, blah burgers, and we have these burgers, we have the veggie burgers, or we can do this ones. Maybe you can actually record yourself or record your, like just showing the packages, and then you can insert that part of the video into the part where you're talking about it. So no longer are we seeing your face and you speaking about it, we're just seeing you showing those products. That's a great way to integrate different B-roll, we call it. Oh, you're gonna insert that, that's great. Okay, that would be amazing. So we're gonna show you that example. So he just brought in one of the things. So again, on this Zoom training, when I'm so small, you can hardly see me, but you can see the big slides. I was talking about how to go into Instagram and find a hashtag, and you couldn't see because my little video was so tiny on Zoom. So Gurinder actually recorded me on my phone, and now he's going to insert that. See how he's kind of moving that around? So you can literally drag it. Once you create one video, I mean, it looks very technical. It's very simple to do because it's just like moving things around. And so let's see now if you played it.
These dots before, so like period.
Let me play that, or maybe we can just have the whole screen. That, yeah. Let's see.
Double click on that.
Oh, look, he's dragging it so that's the whole screen. So you can have the little B-roll video, just a part of the screen, or you can have it the whole screen. That's great. Okay, perfect. I like it the whole screen. I think it looks cool. So here I am, like, and I'm flipping through.
And add it to your phone. I'll tell you why in a minute. First of all, you want to add all these dots before, so like period, enter, period, enter, period, enter, all the way here. Added quite a few of these, and then.
So it's not quite matched the right footage, but the idea was that. Do you have the other one instead of the girls on the stairs? There was the one. If it's gonna take a little bit longer, it's okay. We'll just
this one.
yeah, I think it was that one. Smaller, okay.
You can also add an image for that.
Or you can add an image instead of a video. So again, let's say you're talking about your products, your new veggie burgers that came out. Just take a picture of the package and then you insert the slide. That's it. And then you can have that slide shown like for, even 30 minutes, 30 seconds while you're still speaking, just to change it up, make things a little bit different. Also, Candace, something that I think is so awesome, that's been so amazing for me, inspirational for me, has been quotes. So if you think of some really good health quotes, right, that you can kind of throw into your videos too, like a slide, make it on Canva like a slide. And then you might even start your video with like a really cool health quote. beginning. So there's no speaking yet. And it's this beautiful big quote that's like, whoa, oh my God, that really makes, wow, it's motivating me. And then you're like, hi, I'm Candace, here's what I'm gonna talk about today. That's another cool thing to do. Or you can just insert it somewhere into where you're speaking, just to, again, break it up a little bit.
All, my wall, the quotes, the messages, the pictures, they follow. How can you communicate
So
with
that's
this
an
person
example of an image where you just
very
do an
easily
image, yeah.
with this person?
Perfect. And then you can make the image larger. So let's say, let's just say we want to tap this image. So now what we would do is I'm speaking.
Wall, the quotes, the messages, the pictures, they follow.
And then there's an image.
How
See
can
how
you
professional that
how can you
looks.
communicate with this person? How can you build a
Right?
relationship
So it's
very easily with this
yeah,
person and start to build an
So we would just
authentic
make it full screen,
relationship with
right?
them.
Which we haven't, which is
You
fine.
can also change the opacity of the image. So the other video will also be visible
Oh,
if you
so you can have like the video. Oh, there. See how the video is still visible even though there's a screen. So there's so much you can do once you figure it out, which is great. Okay, great. So now let's. You know how I said so many times. Let's take out one of my ums so that we can show everyone here how to actually, like, let's say you make a mistake. You're talking, and you went, oh, I didn't like how I said that. I'm going to say it again. And then you pause and you say it again. How do you edit that part out?
Your ideal client,
That's what
who
we're gonna
is
do.
that client? I want to be very clear, first of all, who is this ideal client of yours? And that's for another training. Hopefully you already have that clear. And then what you want to do is think of what hashtags is that client using? Because it's those hashtags that are so critical that you use as well. Because people are going to find you, your ideal clients are going to find you through those hashtags. So create a list of some of your clients' hashtags. Here's an example. Actually, one of my interns is actually just creating this right now on Canva. So I decided to pull it out here. It's not complete, but
Okay,
she
so let's take out that
pull it out here. It's not.
So we're going to take out the So here we go. We're going to go right to the moment where we said it.
have to scale it bigger.
Yes, you have to scale it bigger, the video, so that you can actually find that very moment so you don't mess it up.
Over here, this is the
Right. Can you circle it a bit more? So can you see this circle on the screen? That's the sound coming through, right? The was before that, is that right? Yeah. Okay, so now we kind of can tell where we said that. I'm gonna edit,
we'll cut that part.
and look how he's moving it over. And now we're gonna see how that works. If you make a mistake, you can always undo, right?
Yeah.
Very quick undo. So now we're gonna delete. Let's see, delete. Okay, now let's see how that sounds.
But she had started a little list.
Oh,
Not complete, but she had started a little list.
okay,
But
that was
she got a
amazing.
hashtag.
Let's stop that for a second. So did you see how, but I had said, she had started a list, but that he just took it right out. You see how you can't even tell. Like, it's so simple. So don't even worry about any of your mistakes. You can quickly say things over again, go in and edit it, and it look amazing. Perfect. Okay, so now why don't we go to the end of the video and just show, so of course you can do as many of those edits as possible, right? And now at the end, we're gonna show you we like to fade out the video at the end with a white screen. You can do any kind of fade out, but it just looks professional. So let's see what Gurinder's done here with the fade out at the very end.
Like in this software, it's having a black screen option to fade out. So I have added a
white fade out instead. So you can do, yeah, whatever color. So let's
I've
see.
added a white photo.
Oh, so
And
you're
one
saying the transition, there was no fade to white, so you added a white photo, and then you're gonna okay, so there's all this creative stuff you can do, or you can just fade to black, right? No problem. Let's see what that's gonna look like. Okay, so let's see that one more time. So you see how it fades out slowly, and then the
You
music.
can also change the time for fade out.
Yeah, you can change, it can be shorter, longer. The music can be lower. You can actually have the music fade in really low and then get high and then fade down again. You definitely want to do that because you don't want it to be like, meh, and then ends, right? So it's got to be like
An
a
option
fade.
for fade out. How much?
Yes, look at that, an option for the fade out. So it's pretty awesome. And I think, oh, perfect. See how it faded out at the end? Let's see that again. Perfect. And then you can also at the end, if you're doing YouTube videos, Candace, what we do is we have a screen, like a slide at the end with your branding and saying subscribe at whatever. So it's kind of like an end. I do that on my videos too. You can see on ours, but just kind of something used maybe at the beginning and at the end. A slide that you use at the beginning or the end. I tend to just do one at the end, not so much at the beginning, but some people love to do it at the beginning too. It's totally up to you. Yeah. So
That's it.
I think that was it. Now, Candace, do you have any specific questions? Is there anything else you would do?
No, I'm okay. Yeah, most of this is on, like, I just have to play with it. It's a pain in the butt. That's all it was. It was trying to get that little spot that I just wanted the gone, and I couldn't get to it because it goes by so quickly and things. But now that you told me to just expand it all,
Exactly.
yeah, then that's fine.
You really have to expand it so it's so minute. It's so
Yes.
fine. And then, yeah, one thing that's great to do when you do videos too is if you're doing any YouTube videos, you could even create like a name. Like you notice Natalie has, I think it's Nats with chat.
Chats with Nat, I think, or something. Yeah, yeah.
Chats with Nat. We also have some work we're doing for another lady. Hers are called Teresa's Tips. You know, you could come up with something like Candace's Kitchen Talk or something like that, and then you create that beginner slide. And it's always that at the beginning of every video, right? That's kind of cool too. If you want to name your stuff, your tips and your videos. And then, yeah, the great thing with you is what I typically do is I record my whole video and then I think of like what B-roll, what other stuff would I like? And I usually play it in the background while I'm like, let's say you're saying, hey, and when I made this dish and, you know, I noticed that it got really whatever on the top and it started to bubble up, whatever, then you can record yourself doing, like record the top of the pan or whatever, and then bring that into here and just transition it into there. Once you do a couple of those, they're actually going to be addictive because there's such a fun way. They're so fun to get you to be really creative because you're always thinking, okay, what kind of B-roll can I add in here to make it, you know, more interesting? Yeah.
Great.
Well, very good. There you go. I hope that was helpful to everybody. Have an amazing rest of your day, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Okay, bye. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.